Hey Conrad, this is Coach Smart from ABC Baseball Camps. I'm here to do your video analysis. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's find you here. Okay, so obviously you can see what we're dealing with from the standpoint of video here. But I can get your outline. Actually, it's better than some of the ones that are outside. So this actually works out pretty good. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do, Conrad, is check your setup. Okay, kind of how you're set in the batter's box. I kind of see when you're relaxed here a little bit. Okay, so nice wide base, which is good. Okay, and Conrad, most hitting instructors don't care what you do with that front foot, as long as when you take your stride, that you end up back at parallel. So let's see what happens here when you take your stride. Okay, you really don't take a stride, you just kind of move your foot. So the first thing we see, Conrad, is that when you start to swing, how your front foot opens up. Okay, and that's going to set off a series of things that aren't very good for you, buddy. Okay, when that front foot opens up like it is, that lends to this hip up here, your front hip being open too early. It leads to this front shoulder here being open too early throughout your swing. And those are all things every hitter is trying to fight that. We don't want that front hip opened up. Okay, so we have to be really careful with that. Like I said, you watch on TV, watch the big leaguers, they'll start wide, but when they get into their position of power, when they get into their what they call a launch position, which is right about here, they're going to have that foot on the ground, and it's going to be the front side is going to be closed. It's not going to be opened up like you have when your foot starts to twist open here, right there. Okay. The second reason why that is going to hurt you from the standpoint of what you're trying to accomplish is that as a hitter, Conrad, we're trying to take this knee and drive it down to the inside of the front foot. Okay? By pushing your back side of your body against your front side of your body, you create resistance. And that resistance creates energy. And that energy creates more bat speed. Okay, more power. Everything we're looking for from a hitting standpoint. But when you drive your knee down like you are right now, and you drive it against nothing because your front foot's not there, because it's opened already, you're wasting all that energy. Okay, and you end up being just an arms hitter. A guy who swings with his arms doesn't get his body involved. Excuse me. And we need to get our lower half involved. Okay, so it's really important that front foot stays closed. Okay, let's check out your path to the baseball, and that's pretty good actually. You know, you can see that your back kind of comes down at an angle, which we want it to come at a downward angle towards the contact area. You keep your bat in a pretty good position there. Again, kind of hard to see here a little bit, but what we want to see, Conrad, is this arm like this. Okay, at the point of contact, we want to have some bend in that arm. We want our left arm to be straight. Okay, so said not too bad at the point of contact. Okay, not too bad. Let's see what we do here. So right there's a point of contact. Okay, and man, Conrad, you're doing a really good job with this part. You know, we're trying to get you to make a kind of an inverted C. A backward C there in your lower half. You do a pretty good job with that, but it gets kind of flushed out the front end of your swing because your front foot's not in the right position. So that front foot's pretty important. Okay, let's see what you do on your finish. Okay, that's a good look. No problem there. I like that. That part is good. Let's watch another swing here. Okay, come down, same kind of bat path. Okay, you're pretty good. You're in a pretty good position at point of contact. Okay, one thing they'll want to watch, Conrad, is I have no idea how tall you are. It's hard to tell in the video here. But let's just say for the sake of the conversation, let's say you're 6 foot tall. Okay? There's the top of your helmet right there. Okay. As you swing and finish your swing, you should go from being 6 foot tall to 5'10". Okay? And what you do is you don't get any smaller at all, which tells me as an instructor or hitting instructor that you could get more out of your legs. Okay? In order to tap into the energy source, which is the ground, we have to get in our legs more. Okay? Energy comes from the ground. It comes from the ground when you create resistance between your front side and your back side. And when you do that energy flows up your body through your core, out through your arms and hands to the baseball. But you need to compress down when we hit. You can get taller in your finish, which you do, but we want to make sure that at the point of contact and through the first couple clicks after contact that we're actually smaller, not taller. Okay? Okay, so same kind of thing here. That front foot's pretty consistent. It's wide open. And Conrad, that's just going to, like I said, that's going to cause you a whole bunch of issues from a standpoint of power and stuff goes. That foot should be just like your back foot. Right there. Okay? What we want to do, buddy, is drive that back knee to a closed, firm front side. A closed, firm front side. And that you'll see a huge difference in how hard and how far you hit a baseball if you will keep that swing between your legs and not flush that energy you create with your back knee out the front end of your swing. From a swing standpoint, I don't see a lot of issues. I wouldn't change at all what you do from that standpoint. One thing I will add is that where your body is right now, Conrad, it appears to me that your belly button and your belt buckle is facing towards second baseman. Right towards the second baseman. Okay? And that's where we want to be at contact. Not 2 clicks from contact. Okay, when I get you to contact, which is right about just past contact, well, to see even right there, it appears to me that your belly button and belt buckle are facing straight out to the pitcher. And you say, well, what's the big deal? Well, the big deal is, buddy, is that you're not always going to get pitches in the inner half or down the middle. As you get older and start facing better pitching, better competition, they're going to start commanding the outer half of the home plate. And it's hard to hit balls, drive balls the other way if you're not square to home plate at contact. And right now you're kind of what we call spinning off the baseball a little bit. Now that pitch could be inside, which could be the reason, but just make sure that your body feels more like where it is right now at contact rather than where it is just past contact here. Okay? So, hope that gives you some help. We look forward to seeing you at the next ABC Baseball Camp, and have a great day.